Debt. Just one word, but it can stir up a storm of emotions. Anxiety, stress, even fear. For many, debt feels like a heavy shadow that follows them everywhere, a constant reminder of bills to pay and obligations to meet. The word alone can feel like a weight on your shoulders, pressing down with every monthly statement or overdue notice. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, especially when it seems like everyone around you is struggling with the same burden. Most of us grow up fearing debt, hearing stories of people crushed by credit cards and loans. We watch our parents worry about making ends meet, or hear cautionary tales about friends who borrowed too much and lost control. But what if we looked at debt differently? Debt isn't always the villain, it's a tool, and how you use it makes all the difference. Like any tool, it can help you build something great, or it can cause damage if used carelessly. Imagine two people. One borrows to buy a flashy new car that loses value the moment it leaves the lot. The other borrows to buy a rental property that puts money in their pocket every month. The same tool, debt, used in two very different ways. Now, instead of paying the bank out of your own pocket, your tenant pays the bank for you. The debt is still there, but it's working for you, not against you. Debt can be a stepping stone to wealth if you use it to acquire assets that generate income. It's about making your money, and your borrowed money, work smarter, not harder. The key is mindset. Are you letting debt control you, or are you using it to build your future? The difference lies in your choices and your understanding of how debt can serve you. Debt isn't good or bad. It's just a tool, like a hammer. In the right hands, it can help you create something lasting. In the wrong hands, it can cause destruction. It can build or destroy, depending on how you use it. The outcome depends on your knowledge, discipline, and willingness to learn. Learn to wield debt with strategy and knowledge. Educate yourself, seek advice, and make informed decisions so you can use debt to your advantage. Move from fear to financial intelligence. Make debt work for you, not against you. With the right approach, you can transform debt from a source of stress into a powerful ally on your journey to financial freedom. Not all debt is the same. There's good debt and bad debt. Good debt is an investment in your future, like a mortgage on a rental property or a student loan for a high-demand degree. These debts help you build wealth or increase your earning power. Bad debt? That's borrowing for things that lose value and don't generate income, like credit cards for shopping or loans for new cars. Bad debt drains your wallet and keeps you stuck. The difference is simple. Good debt puts money in your pocket. Bad debt takes it out. Mastering this distinction is the first step to financial freedom. Always ask, will this debt help me grow, or will it hold me back? The wealthy use debt as leverage, a powerful tool that can dramatically accelerate wealth building when used strategically and responsibly. Leverage means using borrowed money to amplify your investment returns, allowing you to control more assets than you could with cash alone. This is a fundamental principle that separates average investors from those who build significant wealth. Let's break it down with a simple example. Imagine you have $20,000 saved up. Money you've worked hard to earn and set aside for investing. You could invest that $20,000 directly into stocks. If the market goes up by 10%, you'd make $2,000 in profit. That's a solid return, but your growth is limited to the amount you invested. Alternatively, you could use that same $20,000 as a down payment on a $100,000 rental property, borrowing the remaining $80,000 from the bank. This is where leverage comes into play. If the property's value increases by 10%, it's now worth $110,000. That's a $10,000 gain, 5 times what you'd earn from stocks with the same cash. Your return on your original $20,000 is now 50%. Plus, as a landlord, your tenants' rent payments help pay down your mortgage, steadily building your equity in the property over time. This creates a powerful wealth-building cycle, but leverage is a double-edged sword. While it can multiply your gains, it can also magnify your losses if the value of your investment drops, or if you can't cover your loan payments. That's why it's crucial to have a solid financial plan, an emergency fund, and a clear understanding of your risks before using leverage. Use leverage only for investments that are likely to appreciate in value or generate steady cash flow, like real estate or certain businesses, not for risky bets or depreciating assets. When used wisely and with discipline, leverage can be the fastest and most effective path to building lasting financial growth and achieving your wealth goals. But always remember, respect the risks, educate yourself, and never overextend. Leverage is a tool, use it carefully, and it can be your secret weapon too. To use debt wisely, you need a clear plan. Start with a specific goal. Know exactly why you're borrowing and what you expect to gain. Run the numbers. Calculate all expenses, from mortgage payments to repairs and vacancies. Only move forward if your investment generates positive cash flow. Understand your loan terms, interest rate, fixed or variable, and repayment period. Check your own finances. Good credit, stable income, and an emergency fund are essential. Don't borrow blindly. Know your blueprint before you sign. Preparation turns debt from a risk into an opportunity. Let's see smart debt in action. A graphic designer borrows for a new computer, launches a freelance business, and pays off the loan with new income. Someone buys a trailer to start a moving side hustle, repays the loan quickly, and turns a profit. Or house hacking. Buy a duplex, live in one unit, rent the other, and let tenants cover your mortgage. In each case, debt funds an asset or skill that increases income or reduces expenses. The common thread: a clear plan to repay debt using the income it generates. Don't borrow for fleeting pleasures. Borrow to build your future. That's how debt becomes a catalyst for growth. Debt can help you, but only if you avoid common traps. Don't borrow for things that won't make you money, like luxury cars or vacations. Always read the fine print. Know your interest rate, fees, and loan terms. Have a backup plan. Life happens, so keep an emergency fund and insurance. Don't let lifestyle inflation eat up your gains. Avoid spending more just because you earn more. If your plan relies on everything going perfectly, it's not a real plan. Use debt to build wealth, not to finance a fancier lifestyle. Stay disciplined and let your extra income accelerate your path to financial independence. Ready to take charge? Taking control of your financial future starts with a single decision: to be proactive, not reactive. No matter where you are on your journey, you have the power to shape your destiny. It's about making small, consistent choices that add up over time. Start by knowing your net worth and checking your credit score. These numbers are your financial baseline. They tell you where you stand today and help you set realistic goals for tomorrow. Understanding your current position is the first step toward progress. Create a budget. Track every dollar in and out. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about awareness and intention. When you know where your money goes, you can make smarter choices and avoid surprises. Use apps, spreadsheets, or even pen and paper, whatever works for you. If you have bad debt, pay it off aggressively, starting with the highest interest rates. High-interest debt can drain your resources and limit your options. Make a plan to tackle it head-on and celebrate each milestone along the way. Every payment brings you closer to freedom. Build your knowledge and your emergency fund at the same time. Learning about personal finance empowers you to make better decisions, while an emergency fund protects you from life's surprises. Even small amounts saved regularly can make a big difference over time. Automate savings, even if it's just a small amount each week. Consistency is key. Set up automatic transfers so you don't have to think about it. Think like an investor. Every dollar saved is a step toward your goals, and every habit you build strengthens your financial foundation. Look for opportunities where smart debt can generate returns. Not all debt is bad. Sometimes borrowing can help you invest in your future, like education or a business. Run the numbers, make hypothetical plans, and weigh the risks and rewards before making decisions. Get comfortable with the process. Financial planning is a skill you develop over time. Don't be afraid to make adjustments as you learn and grow. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Shift your mindset from consumer to capital allocator. You're the CEO of your finances. Master debt, understand your cash flow, and make decisions that align with your long-term vision. Take pride in managing your money with purpose. When you master debt, you'll turn it from a threat into your greatest ally. Use it wisely, and it can help you build wealth and achieve your dreams. Your financial future is in your hands. Start building it today. Every step you take brings you closer to financial freedom and the life you want to live. The journey starts now.